You are good, and your mercies are forever. And your mercies are forever, forever. And your mercies are forever. Again and again, and your mercies are forever.
It is the Jesus Collective with a song entitled You Are Good featuring Layiso Obala. As promised earlier, we are joined in studio on the Fast Lane today by Christy Herselman. She's going to be talking to us about the event that's taking place. Excited to be hosting this event with Focus on the Family. Christy, welcome to the Fast Lane.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, wow. What an awesome pleasure, Chrissy, to be talking to you today. How are you doing?
Yeah, we are so good. We have a little bit of load shedding up here in Durban, but we always make a plan so that we can connect.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Amazing.
I was about to ask, which part of the world are you?
Yeah, so I'm up in Umdloti, which is a little bit north of Durban, and we have been exempt from load shedding because of the floods, but it just came back today in full force.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Chrisley, we want to just ask you, please tell us, what can we expect? Tell us what the event is about and what can we expect on the day?
Absolutely, with pleasure. So we actually have two different talks planned. We have two evening talks and one morning talk. And the evening talk is called Well Connected. And this explores all the challenges that our children are facing growing up in a digital culture. So some of the impact that devices like their phones and their iPads and access to the internet and social media are having on them, on things like their relationships and their sexual health and their emotional health. So we're going to look at some of those challenges that our children are facing, and also us as parents, because sometimes it can be very overwhelming and can actually cause a lot of fear for parents. Our children growing up in a world that sometimes we don't even understand. So we're going to really unpack that for parents, and then go very practical and just help parents in a very hands-on way to get involved in their children's digital lives, to put healthy boundaries and practices in lives, and really empower their own children to be safe, to be wise online, to be kind, and to be just good, healthy digital citizens. And then our morning event is slightly different, also in the online space. But here we're going to explore something that is very new to this generation. They're actually the first generation doing it. That is growing up with so many of their relationships, especially their romantic relationships, happening online and offline. So what does that look like for our teenagers? So much of their flirting is done virtually, or they're asking out or breaking up, or developing of romantic relationships. It often happens, a lot more online than offline. And then obviously there's the more sinister things like what we call catfishing, where people are pretending to be children and luring teenagers into romantic relationships with more sinister reasons. And then again, we're just going to help parents understand the world that their children are living in, not to just put fear into our parents, but to really practically equip them to help their children navigate this world in a safe way, but also understanding that this is the world that our children are growing up in. And so it really is up to us as parents to give children the tools that they need to thrive in this world.
And you mentioned that these are two different dates that the events are happening over. It's on the 29th as well as the 30th of May. Will you be covering the same topics? So should I miss out? Should I not make it for the 29th? I know you mentioned about the topics that you'll be covering, but just for those who just joined, will it be the same topics covered on both days, or will it be different topics over the 2 days?
So the way it's going to work, I'm just looking at my notes so that I don't get any mistakes with the venues and things, is that on the 29th of May, we'll have an evening event, and we will have the Well Connected. And then the following morning, we will have the online sex and relationships talk. That's on the morning of the 30th. And then on the evening of the 30th, we have Well Connected talk again. So in two different venues. So the two evening talks will be the same, and then the morning talk will be different.
Amazing. And then also, Christy, please tell us the venues. Where is it taking place, and also the times?
This is the important information. Okay, so our our Well Connected talk is happening on the evening of the 30th of May. On the evening of the 29th of May from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And that's at Desire of All Nations Christian Church in Offaly. And then on the morning of the 30th of May, we will have our online sex and relationships talk. And that will be at the Shofar Christian Church in Durbanville. And then that evening, so the same day, the evening of the 30th, we're back at the same venue, the Shofar Christian Church in Durbanville from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. with Well Connected again. So on the 29th at Desire of All Nations Church, and then on the 30th, we're at Shofar Christian Church.
Beautiful. And then also, you come also bearing great news for those who would want to purchase. There's a specific promo running for today.
Yes. So if you do want to book your tickets, go along to safamily.co.za. That's the Focus on the Family website. That's where we book our tickets. And for today only, we are running a buy one, get one free. So think of a friend that needs the help that you need, another parent who you know may benefit, and buy yourself a ticket. And then you have one that you can gift to a friend as well. So that's just for today. We're doing the buy one, get one free.
Amazing, amazing. So before we let you go, any last words of encouragement? Why should parents come, or any other thing that you'd like to say?
Probably the most encouraging thing is that we as parents have more influence than we think over our children, and they really do listen to us. They're looking to us for leadership, but they will only look to us if they find the answers that they need for in this digital world they're growing up in. So just come along. It's not as scary as you think, moms and dads. There's a lot we can do very practically in our homes to connect with our children and equip them in this area.
Christy, thank you so much for joining us once again on the Fast Lane. We look forward to having you with us here in the Mother City on the 29th and the 30th, where you just share with us just this knowledge and empower us as we navigate with this generation.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to being with you again.
Thank you so much, Christy. See you on the 29th and the 30th of May.
Yes, we'll see you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Want to transform your home or outdoor area?